bizarrely refused to start a Spaces. No one knows. Hey, mate, how's it going? Just give it a couple of minutes for people to join. Seems like a thing's been playing up recently. WhatsApp went down. My emails have been going haywire as well. Bizarre. But yeah, we'll make a start in a little bit. We'll go for a bit of sort of progress update for you guys and let you know how we're getting on with development, and give you a bit of feedback on what we've sort of been doing in the week, and then we'll open up for questions. We'll just give it another minute or so just for people to join. What was it today? 27th. Don't the clocks go back soon?
Sorry, what?
No, aren't we losing an hour soon? The clocks go back. When is that? Is that what is it today?
I don't know.
It's Saturday. Saturday, going Sunday, I think.
Nice one. Gotcha.
It's only because I'm going out Saturday night, so I'll get an extra hour drinking for Saturday night going into Sunday.
Superb. I always find it bleak in winter though, and it's going into work dark, coming out dark sort of time.
Yeah.
Time of year.
Yeah. It's great. You see no sunlight.
Right. Okay. I think I can probably make a start. So yeah, hello everyone. Obviously good to see you all here. Those who've joined. This will all be recorded, so people will have a chance to obviously listen into this if they're not able to make it. But quick sort of progress updates on developments. We had a meeting with Jake and the team at Tech Alchemy the other day. They're pretty confident that they'll be able to complete milestone 1 within the 5-month target that they laid out, which is obviously great news. So what's it? They're currently working on Sprint 7. They're just finalising the last parts of Sprint 7, which is if you look at the roadmap, it's the cell functionality and getting all that sorted out for the KTO exchange. But they've made sort of really significant progress. It's good to hear, and in the next week or so, they should make some real strides, and we should then have something much more sort of much more solid to show off to you guys. We've already started looking at some promotional material.
Yeah, something weird is something weird is happening with Twitter. First, I couldn't start Spaces. Now it just kicked me out of everything. So
We'll push forwards. If it happens again, then we'll probably try and organise something on either Telegram or Discord.
yeah,
Twitter's just decided to be really weird tonight. I've no idea what's going on. I'll just give it 30 seconds and let people join. I've put that link in. Could you guys hear me all right?
yeah, everything is fine. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, apologies, those who are just joining. Not sure what's going on. It's just a fault on Twitter's end. But I'll just give it another few seconds and then I'll try and carry on from where I was up to. But yeah, they're working through Sprint 7 cell functionality and making significant process, and then going into the next couple of weeks, they should have a lot more to show off. And then we can obviously push forward with some marketing material, having something physical to show off and be able to market and present it in a way that is marketable will make a massive difference. I believe for those who are looking from the outside at Kounotori, once they see the product and what we're working on and the quality of what we're building, then I think that'll sway quite a few people's minds. So it's exciting stuff. Obviously, it's been interesting seeing it from the developer's perspective because we've had an insight into this, but it's been sort of a process of having these things built individually, and now they're sort of starting to link them all up. So it's exciting times. Then obviously we're making preparations. This is something we've spoken about before for the early access events, in which there'll essentially be a alpha version of the exchange, a very early build of the exchange, but we're getting things in place so that there should be buy and sell exclusively for Kounotori, mind you, buy and sell functionality working on the exchange. And this will be available sometime after the completion of milestone 1, which, as I've said, we're on track to complete on the 5-month target. This is now the 4th month into that development, all bought and paid for, and yes, once that's complete, it should be sometime shortly after that we should be seeing the alpha being released to you guys. So yes, it'll have buy and sell functionality, as well as user dashboard. You'll be able to see all the different things that have been worked on in the sprints. Obviously, it's an early build, so some of it is there's some placeholder stuff in there, but it's more or less to give you guys a good idea of what it's going to look like, what the final product's going to look like. And the main point of this alpha event is so that you guys can give your feedback. Obviously, it's community-driven token, community-driven project, and it's becoming a community-driven company. But we want to get your input and feedback, and if there's anything you could see being improved, then we'd love to hear it. Now, the people we're meeting with, which should be in the next week or so, they're a third-party service, and they're going to make sure that everything functions smoothly on this alpha build. The only drawback to the service that they provide is that you can, of course, transfer fiat, KTO to fiat and fiat to KTO, but currently it's just going to be in the form of US dollar. And that obviously is not going to be the case for later versions or indeed the final version. But for now, it's a quick and secure, tested way of being able to run the exchange, this early build of the exchange. It's a company that Tech Alchemy have used, so we trust their experience, and we're going to have a meeting with them and just make sure everything's by the board. But it's Kasha, the people we're using, and they seem pretty good. But yes, where are we up to? Obviously, as I said, the sort of aim for that to be released, the alpha version, is following milestone 1. I can't obviously give exact dates right yet because we obviously need to have these meetings with third parties and microservices just to make sure that everything's achievable. Jake and the team are very confident though, and we've sort of had this sort of plan in the back of our minds for the last sort of 6 weeks, and we're very much confident that we should be able to deliver this shortly after the completion of milestone 1. So, but I'll keep you updated as that progresses. And as far as development progress, I think that's pretty much it. In terms of marketing, I'd love to say more about marketing, but we're currently doing things that we're currently doing things that I can't really talk about yet. I'm sure I'll be shot if I do, but there's some exciting stuff happening in the background, is all I'm able to say, I think. I will be able to give updates on that as soon as things are confirmed, but of course, I don't want to say something then have to backtrack on myself when it hasn't worked out. But there's a number of things that we're trying, and obviously I've spoken about increased development funds and how we're looking at achieving that. We've got a number of meetings coming in the coming week that should obviously be very beneficial for Kounotori, and should give a lot of insight into those who are attending and looking to invest in Kounotori. It should give them a lot of insight into the company and the scope of what we're building and what we're able to achieve. So that's also fantastic stuff. Sorry, my phone's gone blank. There we go. But as far as marketing and development progress, I think that's pretty much it. Unless you guys can think of everything, Johan or Geraint or Adrian, sorry.
I think you said everything that needed to be said, really.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, I think we can probably open up for questions then. If anyone wants to jump on and ask any questions, by all means. I'll have a look for questions on Discord at the same time.
I was going to ask, with the alpha or the beta version of the exchange, obviously because some of us are shareholders and some of us are supporters, will we be the ones that have first access, or will it just be open to anyone?
I think I think the idea is, and yeah, and I don't know if you'll be able to confirm whether or not I'm correct here, but I think we want to open up to everyone this initial stage, because obviously it's about getting as much feedback as possible. We've confirmed whether or not with Tech Alchemy it'd be easier to do sort of a smaller event, but it seems like hosting a number of people within our Discord doesn't seem to be a problem. So we thought it'd be beneficial to just open it up to investors of Kounotori. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Isn't that right, Johan?
Yeah. So for the alpha, it's going to be open to everyone, and then for the beta, the 2 versions of beta that we're going to have, both of them are going to have actual limited access, where only select few are going to be able to use it and go around the platform and so on. It will be probably shareholders, supporters, people with the golden ticket, maybe some of the NFTs. We haven't exactly decided on the criteria yet, and there will probably also be competitions when the time comes for people to win sort of the chance to go and register on the platform and use the beta.
No worries. I appreciate that. I mean, it was just interesting to find out where the use for the golden tickets would be. So, is it more for the or for staking the NFT? Is that more of the use than you're going at?
It could be that it allows early access to betas, as Johan was saying, and then that it's we're looking at having a sort of more closed event where the service costs are a little bit more as well for these beta events, because obviously there's more going to be running. So yes, of course, that's definitely a benefit that I think we could add to having the golden ticket NFT. At the same time, we don't want to lock people out, and that's obviously why in this alpha event, the early access event, you should be able to obviously go through verification, set up an account, and then interact with the dashboard, and then, as I say, interact exclusively with Kounotori just for now, in this early build. Lost my light.
I think Ravi has a question.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? I mean, it's not a question, but I want to give some, feedback. I've been following this project for quite some time, and I got in yesterday. So one thing though, because we're trying to be like a centralized exchange with its own blockchain or whatever, right? I want to see that branding done a little bit differently if it is possible. I don't know, the compliance, SOX, whatever you guys have to go through, because Contori with that logo looks like a meme, right? And we're trying to be a centralized exchange with. I went to the different phases, and it's going to be having a blockchain, the development with the outsourcing partner. That's all cool. So that's the only thing I wanted to give some feedback. And branding is important. So I don't know at some point of time if you guys have plans to change it or if you want to keep this cool. But I thought some kind of remodeling that would help the overall outlook. That's my feedback. I just wanted to let you guys know.
Yeah, it's probably fair feedback. I mean, we put those sort of later stages of Kounotori. Obviously, we've spoken about in the past that for now, especially, our main focus is the KTO exchange and delivering and building that, and giving Kounotori purpose, and also producing income from the company. But obviously in the future, we're going to look at exploring other means of pushing Kounotori and giving it more and more utility. So creating our own blockchain is something that we've spoken about with Tech Alchemy in the very early stages even. It's something we'd like to do. It's not necessarily set in stone, but yes, definitely in the later time of Kounotori, in the later sort of 2 years, 3 years sort of time scale. It's something we'd be interested in doing. But yes, as I say, for now, the short-term focus is definitely fully on the KTO exchange, and everything we're putting into allocating funds is pretty much going towards development currently. That may change in the near future, but we'll have to keep you updated on how things go.
Yeah, it's cool. I appreciate it. I mean, it is not necessary for every exchange to have its own blockchain. That's like kind of a market that people
Yeah.
will ask that hey, we have a token, we need a blockchain. You don't necessarily need to have my blockchain, or the rebranding was specifically on the logo. The name is fine, KTO Exchange. If the logo can be more modernized, or kind of make it more catchy on the look side for the exchange, it will be all good. But that's cool. I mean, overall, the product is moving right. I mean, you guys have clearly, you guys have a plan as to who is doing what and what sprint. I mean, when I looked at that diagram, I knew there's some professionals working on it, because I work on sprints every day in my life. So I know when I look at that, I know that I figure out some kind of confidence as soon as I look at decks like that. So good work on that.
Yes, appreciated, and that was very important. That was mainly done on feedback, because we of course had taken for granted that, of course, we are going through development and seeing these sprints outlined. We were trying to condense it too much, and then we after feedback and discussions with people, we thought, well, why are we doing that? There's no point. Let's just show everyone every single stage of development, and they can follow along with us. And the feedback from doing that has been fantastic. So it's obviously something that we're going to continue to do and keep you all updated one for one with ourselves, and expand on it hopefully in the coming weeks, especially if we can achieve the increased development roadmap. That's something I'll obviously have to keep you guys updated with. But yeah, we're working our best to achieve that and get the funding that we need to do so. And that's something that's going to be outlined in the coming weeks, what the benefits of that would be to those who are funding the exchange. But yeah. Right. If anyone else has a question, you can jump on. I'll just look for questions in Discord. Let's have a look. Hello?
What was that?
That sounded like my woodworking machines. Let's have a look.
Zog's asked a question.
Yes, mate. Yep.
Can we have a mobile-friendly version of the roadmap?
Yeah. Yes, of course. Yeah, that's actually a very good shout. Yes, we're also looking to produce soon enough a marketing roadmap as well. But yeah, definitely a mobile friendly version is a great idea. Yeah. I can't see them in question unless I'm blind.
Is someone driving in the background?
Yeah, I can hear myself on someone's speaker.
I think it's Tiger.
Yeah, I just muted him. Should be all right now.
Sorry, buddy. Can anyone else see any questions? Oh no, well, I can't really see any questions unless I'm blind.
Yeah, me neither.
That could be the case.
I mean, it shows that at least we're keeping you guys up to date. Oh, someone's got a question. Oh, Christ in darkness.
Hey, Captain.
Oh,
Hey,
yep,
Captain. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, yep.
Yeah, no, I didn't really have a question. I just wanted to give you guys some kudos, man. I really appreciate these quick updates. I don't expect you guys to get on here and spend, hours and hours and every other day, but I just wanted to say I appreciate you guys just coming on here and giving little fast updates and the progress and different things like that. And definitely looking forward towards the beta that you guys are going to release and get the feel of it and look around and play with it a little bit. And again, like I said, I just appreciate you guys and just a little bit of time you take out of your day to share updates and things like that. So thanks.
That's very kind of you to say. Appreciate that feedback, my friend. Yeah, no, it's not a problem at all. We enjoy giving you guys as much updates as we possibly can. We'd have loved to have come on last Thursday, but it turned out in the end I couldn't make it due to travelling. But yeah, we definitely love to come on and give you guys updates and insight into what's going on. So yeah, appreciate that feedback, buddy. We'll obviously keep doing it. We try and do it at the minute, sort of every 2 weeks. But we're also looking, obviously, at updating the roadmap on a sort of weekly basis, and posting new updates as to what's happening and what sprints being worked on, so that people can see that each week and not necessarily even have to rely on an AMA. But yeah, no, of course, we're quite happy to come on and give you guys an update, and we like to hear from you guys as well. It's quite a nice sort of thing for you guys to jump on call and ask questions, because that sort of interaction, that's what we're all about. It's all about a community. We're building the exchange as a community. We've started the token as a community, and I think our community rivals a lot of the even a lot of the bigger communities in the sort of support and passion that we see from you guys. It's incredible, really.
Bybear's question to you guys was, big anniversary coming up. Do you have any plans for any kind of events?
It's a very good point. We have definitely spoken about it in the past and doing something for the year-long birthday of Kounotori. Yes, I'm certain we'll plan something. I'm certain we'll plan some sort of event. Perhaps we'll do a meetup or do a live stream, something akin to the 24-hour live stream that we did before. I know you guys enjoyed that, but yeah, we'll try and set something up, definitely.
I think there's something that Panda wants to mention, but I'm seeing in Discord about there's going to be a space that he's going to run every Monday. Is this going to be on the official account, or will this just be on the delegates account?
I'd have to double check with that one, I'm afraid. I think I don't see why it can't be on the official account. What do you think, Adrian? Or Johan?
Testing 2 and 2.
Everyone else died.
It's just me and
Oh
Martin.
wait, no, Adrian's just messaged me. He can't mute himself. There's something. It's something weird on Twitter.
Yeah, it's probably because Elon Musk took over Twitter and he's changing stuff now, and everything is buggy.
Oh,
Yep.
cool. All right. So I'm just going to be holding like community spaces for everyone, and anybody that wants to join in, we'll just be talking about everything, and it's going to be on Mondays at,
Okay.
oh, let me go double check the times. It was 11 a.m. Pacific time and 8 p.m. Pacific time.
Sounds great to me.
Yep. And I also had a question.
Yeah.
On the website, it looks like we're going into phase 3. Is that correct?
Let me just double check. Sorry, I haven't got it up in front of me, but yes, I imagine that is correct from what I remember.
Awesome. So yeah, Mondays, 11 a.m. Pacific time and 8 p.m. Pacific time.
Excellent.
Yep.
More space is always a good thing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Let me just have a look for any other questions. Oh God, Discord, what are you doing? I can't see any other questions. I think I think we can probably wrap it up there, unless anyone else wants to jump on. But I think we've covered quite a bit. Hopefully, you guys are happy with the sort of progress that we're making. We'll obviously try and keep you guys regularly as updated, as regularly as we possibly can. We've got some exciting stuff coming up. As I say, on the marketing side, I wish I could talk about it. I can't. I just can't talk about it quite yet. But we're trying some really quite exciting things. And then on the development side, as I say, following milestone 1, shortly after that, we should have an early access alpha event for you guys. Currently, we obviously, which I've completely failed to mention. Currently, we have obviously got zero tax has been running for the last couple of days. Seen a lot of people sort of take full advantage over that, which has been great. And we've obviously got a buy competition running as well, which is the same sort of terms as the ones we've done in the past, wherein 3 people are picked at the end, 3 transactions that have purchased over 50 billion KTO, and we put them on a wheel spin, and they've got a chance to win half their purchase back. I always enjoy doing these. It gets people involved and people excited, and it's a good little event that we can hold. But yeah, we should be having some more sort of events coming in the coming weeks as well, to keep you guys occupied while we crack on with development and keep things going. As I said, pitch meeting is happening very soon in order to help with funding. We've got people interested currently in pushing Kounotori forward and backing us with some developer allocation funds, which has been fantastic. Obviously, can't confirm anything quite yet. I'd love to, but I can't. There's meetings that need to happen between now and when I can update you. But once I've got confirmation that we've got the funding allocated, then I will let you guys know as soon as I can. But yeah, there's a lot of exciting things going on in the background at Kounotori. It's exciting times, and exciting time to be a stockholder. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it. I think we pretty much covered as much as we can. Appreciate you guys joining Spaces tonight, and hopefully you found it helpful. Okay, guys.
I think Artie was here. Wanted to say something.
Oh, okay. Yep, definitely.
I think he can unmute himself now.
You gotta love Spaces. Thing is, though, it's really quite handy with alerting everyone who follows Kounotori. It's much better. It's much better for outreach than something like Telegram. But yeah, it's just got these annoying quirks. At least I'm not being kicked out. At least there's that.
Yeah.
Is Artie actually in?
Yeah, he's in. He's a speaker, but he asked for a voice, but he's not unmuting himself.
I think it's just Twitter, isn't it? We'll give him a sec. I'm just seeing his messages.
Yeah, he's saying that he keeps getting kicked out.
Just thinking. Hang on, let me just look at Discord. Give me 2 seconds. I mean, we could probably post a little update in the Discord. I assume it's marketing related. I don't know. Twitch just having one of them nights, I think.
Yeah. Okay. I think we can just end this.
Apologies, black guys. But
Yeah.
hopefully you enjoyed. And we'll do the same thing in a couple of weeks and give you guys regular updates as we have been. Appreciate you taking the time, guys. Cheers.